Welcome to episode 71 of Regen Rovers. The fight for survival continues today. We're in 20th place, 10 points above the relegation zone, so there is a big buffer, let's be honest. We've never really been in massive danger of falling into that relegation zone, but I'm still worried, I'm still paranoid that something will go wrong and we'll drop into the relegation zone come the end of the season. There's still plenty of football to be played. We've got a decent goal difference compared to most of the team, well, all the teams below us. So I'm hopeful that we should be okay. It doesn't look like we're going to finish much higher than 20th because we're actually 7 points behind 19th place Crawley. However, in recent times we've done okay. We have lost our last 2 games and there's been lots of goals involved in those games, which is a rarity, or has been a rarity this season. And we've put up a bit of a fight, I think, in those games against 2 very good teams. We actually managed to get a couple points though prior to those games. We drew 1-1 against Cambridge away from home. Disappointing really, because we conceded a late goal. However, it was a fairly late goal from Paul McCann, his first league goal of the season, following on from his hat-trick in the Hampshire Senior Cup in the last match, of course. So yeah, great to see Paul McCann getting a goal in the Football League. He's been a fantastic servant for the club over the past few seasons, an unsung hero, as I said in the last episode. And yeah, I chucked him off the bench just to see if he could continue with his goal scoring spell, and he did. By the way, Hancock has wanted to leave. He wants to move to a bigger club, but he continues to pick up assists at right back for us. There were no transfers in the January transfer window. I didn't sell any players, I didn't sign any players. I did look, well, of course Charles Vincent left, but you saw that in the last episode. I did look to improve the team. I looked at all the players available on a free. There was no one that could come in to improve the team. I looked at players that we could loan, but any players from the Premier League or Championship clubs that I thought could improve the team, just the clubs didn't want to even talk about it. They just see me as such a low-ranked team. We've only got a 1.5, if it catches up, we've only got a 1.5 star reputation. We're still a local team. And I think that's the biggest problem here for us trying to attract players with a little bit of reputation. I'm still massively surprised we actually got Mark Ball, because he has been fantastic. He's now got 20 goals this season, and in fact he is the top goal scorer in League 2, despite the fact we're in 20th position. Without him, we would be in massive trouble, wouldn't we? And he did actually score against Bury, the equaliser against a strong Bury team. I was pretty surprised we got back into this game, because Bury was certainly the best team in this. They dominated in terms of shots, a bit more possession as well, but still not that many chances. We are pretty solid defensively, and another assist for Assini from left back. Good header from Mark Ball. Crazy game against top of the table Crewe. I really thought we were going to steal a point. Mark Ball and Mark Cole were fabulous up front. They managed to get us back into this game twice. Crewe were the better team, but I think we deserved a point. This was the equaliser for the second goal, straight from kickoff. Hancock knocked it long over the top for Mark Cole, who crossed it in, and what a goal! I think that could be goal of the season. Let's just watch this goal again, because it was incredible. It really was. I'm just going to zoom in a bit. Mark Cole crossed it in, and boom, left-footed, sensational. Mark Ball is insane. But we did fail to win. We failed to pick up any points in that game. And the same with York City. We were actually 2-1 up. What a start to this game though. Mark Ball has scored a couple early goals this season, and he got another one in this game, his 20th goal of the season. Nice play from us, passing it around in the midfield. Casey then knocked it long, and ball rounded the keeper. They scored from the penalty spot, but we scored from kickoff in the 39th minute to put ourselves 2-1 up against York. They're in the promotion places as well, and look at the stats. They may have had more shots, but we had more possession, we had more chances. We got to feel unfortunate, and I don't know what's happened, because the games have been really boring, and then suddenly against Crewe and York, who are 2 very good teams looking for promotion, goal heavy games. It's really weird. But it's great to see, because the fans have probably been a little bit bored lately. This was our 3rd goal, which made us level after they went 3-2 up. I thought we'd salvaged a draw in the end, but nope. They scored a winner. So today we've got Scunthorpe. I've been to Southampton, obviously, and I've been to Scunthorpe, believe it or not, a few years ago. And we actually beat them earlier on in the season, but they are the favourites. They're up in 17th place. Although they're only 3 positions above us, they're 8 points clear of us. But it's a team we need to be picking up points against, even though we're away from home. This is the team I'm going with, of course, Okora in goal. Hancock, Matthew Averson, David Roberts and Assini the back four. Casey is now playing as an anchor man, just sitting there. Then in the middle we've got Perry Miles and Owusu. Brazil in attacking midfield. And then Mark Ball and Mark Hole up front. Both of those players in form, our 2 top goal scorers this season. Quite a long journey up to Scunthorpe United then. But it's kind of just straight up and then you just bend round Doncaster at the end there. Chef got us there though, okay. Good lad. And here we are. Scunthorpe going with a 4-2-3-1. Lots of regens in their team. Oh, it's Perry Young. On the right hand side there's Clunan, Ollie Clunan, regen. Up front, Laycock. Let's go. Let's get a result. We've been good lately going forwards. For whatever reason, our defence kind of fell apart. But I think that's because we were playing against 2 very good teams in the last matches. But yeah, the attack came alive. Maybe this tactic is starting to be slightly more open. I don't know. Very tight at the top, by the way. There's only 9 points between 1st place and 10th place York. It's crazy. Here we go. First highlight of the game. Mark Ball coming deep. Back to Matthew Averson. Knocks it long, looking for Hole, who actually would have been better off continuing his run there because it lobbed over the defender in the end. Here goes Clunan down the right hand side for Scunthorpe. That's a decent looking cross, but it's over the bar fortunately. We appear to have returned to our boringness. 0 shots. Here's Assini though. Half an hour on the clock. Mark Cole crosses that in, headed away quite easily. Brazil can't win it, and now Scunthorpe. Great tackle Casey, but unfortunately it falls to Clunan. We're not winning the second ball. This looks dangerous. Oh, it's 1-0. Laycock with the strike. Gonna go attacking. We've done nothing so far. Highlight straight away. That might be a good thing. We've scored a couple goals straight from kickoff recently. David Roberts locks it long. Mark couldn't quite capitalise on that miss by the defender. It's back to Kelsey, their goalkeeper, who knocks it long. Easy header for Averson. Mark Ball does well. Good touch. Back to Matthew Averson. Knocks it over the top, looking for Brazil, who just wasn't quite switched on. And that's pumped clear. And here they come again. Are they going to score a second goal straight away? That'd be disappointing. Great running from their left winger. Back to Corrigan. Mark Corrigan. Stevens. Pearce. This is a chance. Good block. Good defending Assini. But then he just doesn't... What's he doing? Nothing. Here's Downs. Decent strike just wide. Bit of a let-off there. We've still had 0 shots. Come on. Have a shot, someone. Maybe I should go shoot on sight. Here's Owusu. Here's... Oh, yes! Toby Brazil. He's been quite poor lately, I must say, but it's his 5th goal of the season. We're back in this game. It's the first half chance of the game, our first shot, and we score it. It's a decent looking ball from Owusu. Clips a defender on the way through. Brazil. Nice finish. Corner, which Assini takes to the back post. Headed away. Perry Miles after it. Come on, Perry. Where are you going? It's back to Hancock. Knocks it long over the top. Oh! 2-1. Yes, what a turnaround. We've scored 2 goals from 2 shots. We're FMing FM. Yes. Let's have a look at this again because I thought it was just, I don't know, Perry Miles going backwards. But in the end, Hancock with another assist. I think he's moved ahead of Assini now. I think they both had 7 assists this season. Once again, Mark Ball Canberra shy. 6.4 from him up front. But it doesn't matter. We're winning 2-1. And we're going to return to cautious football because we know it's solid. Here we go then. Second half. Off we pop. Yeah, Scunthorpe, their goal didn't come from a chance in the end. So we've kept them relatively quiet. Here's Perry Miles into Hancock, knocking it long. Hopefully we can hang on to Hancock because he's a very good right back. That's over the top. Matthew Everson heads it away easily. Owusu can't win it, but Assini does. Assini knocks it long. Brazil doesn't find one of his midfield friends. That's a decent cross. It's off the post and Hancock clears. First clear-cut chance of the game and Scunthorpe can't take it. Corner. Assini whips it in. Oh, Matthew Averson. That looked like a chance to me, but it hasn't gone down. It never really seems to be a chance when it's from a corner, even though it's like 3 yards out with a header. Going to bring Perry Miles off. He's on a yellow. A throw on Raphael Godwin. Oh, highlight straight away. We've not made the change yet. Here's Clunan. Into Marsden. Out wide. Is this going to be a highlight, or is it one of those things where you're about to make a sub and it just kind of shows a bit of play randomly? I'm hoping it's not a highlight. Oh, just wide. Luke Mooney's back from injury. I'm thinking about bringing him on for Mark Ball. He's not had the best game. But Mark Ball, we know he has flashes of brilliance. He scores some fantastic... He's our top goal scorer by a long way. He just doesn't seem to score for you guys. Here comes Scunthorpe though, looking to get an equaliser. It's crossed out wide. Bit of space here for Downs to run into. Ooh, a let off, another half chance. I'm going to bring Luke Mooney on. Been pretty disappointing since re-signing. Only 3 goals. To be fair, he's only made 6 starts. It's always difficult coming off the bench and making an impact, but it's easier for a striker to make an impact off the bench, isn't it? We're going to time waste a little bit. Oh, I've clicked on the wrong thing. What am I clicking on? Some tired legs out there. I'm actually going to bring Burrows on for Assini. He's knackered. Come on, lads. Hang on in there. Hang on in there, my friends. Luke Mooney's got injured. Oh, he's had some injury problems lately, but I think we're going to get all 3. We have. We've picked up all 3 points. That is a crucial win. And I'm starting to think, you know, we should stay up fairly easily. We're picking up points away from home as well, which is a miracle. We'll still be in 20th place, but only 4 points behind Crawley now. Oxford United then, at home, at Plumbing Park. We lost against them earlier in the season. They're currently 5 points above us, so it'd be lovely to get a win and try and catch up with this group above us. For drama purposes, it'd be almost better if we did start to lose some more games and drop towards the relegation zone so we can have a frantic final episode of the season. But for heart attack reasons, yeah, I don't fancy having one of them. We want it to be relatively easy, don't we, come the end of the season. We've got one competition that we can win, Hampshire Senior Cup. We've got Eastleigh away from home in the semi-final, which would be quite a tough game. Would be nice to win that competition again, even though I know I've said I don't really care about it, and I will continue to bid out 2nd/3rd string teams even if we reach the final. Just deciding on my team. Luke Mooney he needs some football. I'm playing him in the reserves to try and build up his fitness because he did have quite a bad injury for a few weeks. I think we've got to stick with a winning team though, haven't we? Nice easy trip for Oxford United down to Plumbing Park today. Let's go! Oxford United playing a 4-4-2 then. Llewellyn up front, I've noticed. He's only played 3 games for them and scored 1 goal, but it's because he's just gone on loan from Ipswich this January. So watch out for him. He looks good. Bolday up front, only 2 goals. So they obviously have some other strikers hidden away that they have been playing, but I think Llewellyn looks class. Embleton, remember him? He scored against us, didn't he? Earlier on in the season. Their captain on the left-hand side is Thomas. Got a decent team. Nothing spectacular there, I don't think, but we're going to look for revenge. Let's just do this. We've inspired everyone or made them look happy. That's the main thing. We went attacking against Scunthorpe when we were 1-0 down and got the goal. Why don't we... We're at home. Let's go attacking. I feel like, yeah, we should be safe. Let's try and mix things up a bit. Maybe if it looks like we are going to be safe, we need to tinker a bit and try and find a formula heading into the start of next season rather than just accepting sort of that most of the games are going to be boring and dull affairs. Why don't we try and find something that inspires us a bit? So let's go attacking. It's a start. Avison was looking for Hancock, I think. Didn't find him. Here's Llewellyn, who does look really good. Look at him. Blimey. He's still going. What are we doing? Oh, no. No. I hate those. Ban them. Ban those goals. I hate them. If you don't know what I'm talking about, your defender makes a great slide tackle and it just falls on a plate for a striker. It's my least favourite type of goal, I think. Look at this. Cracking tackle, Matthew Avison. Blech. We'll continue to attack though. Though nothing's actually happening. They've had a lot more shots than us. We've only had 1 shot. Let's be more expressive. We've had dribble less turned on recently, but I'm going to switch it back off. If the players want to be a bit expressive and dribble around, then I'll let them. Corner to Oxford. Embleton crosses it in. And... it's just disallowed, fortunately. It's been disappointing. We've not done anything. Guys, why? Perry Miles injured. I'm actually going to be really harsh because I just don't think they've just done nothing. Do we go 4-3-3 in the second half? Let's do it. Let's go 4-3-3. And what I'm going to do is this. Casey will come off for Norman. No, Godwin. Godwin can go there. Perry Miles will come off for Elliot Aberson. Let's go for it. Let's see if it works again. Maybe just coming away from it and going back to 4-3-3 will help. I don't know. I mean, this tactic that we have been using has worked very well. Obviously, we won the last game against Scunthorpe. But when nothing's happening, why don't we just go attacking? That's poor. Owusu, go after it. No one just runs to the ball. They're scared of the ball, I think. Here's Embleton. Great cross. Oh, what a save, Okoro. Really good save. Second clear-cut chance for Oxford. And Embleton's going to take it. What's this chap doing? What are you doing? Assini. This has made no difference. We've still had only 2 bloody shots. We're gonna go do the regen press and get in their faces a bit. Come on, guys. Please. Do something. How have we only had 2 shots? Oxford United, are they a bogey team? Seems to be. How is this possible? We've only had 2 shots! None in the second half! Oh, this is dreadful. And Hancock's playing dreadfully. And Mark Ball is a bloody camera shy player. And I don't know what to do. We're going to bring on Luke Mooney. Oh, it's irritating. We're going very attacking. Don't you hate it when you just try to do something different and nothing works? How have we had no highlights? Oh my... 0 everything. 2 shots, 0 on time. Oh, that is the worst game ever. And I actually tried to go attacking. We went bloody very attacking and... that's frustrating. We've had a fair few poor games this season, I know, but that was just really disappointing. Hancock's lost confidence, but he had a shocking game considering he wants to move to a bigger club as well. Maybe I'll say unlucky. Unlucky, there we go. It's motivated him. That's the best thing to do. I know he deserves to be punished, I suppose, for such a poor performance. So we're still in 20th and we're still 5 points behind Crawley, but we're actually only 9 points ahead of the relegation zone now. So Ebbsfleet have picked up a few points. They got a 2-2 draw today against Blackpool. We should be okay, but games like that just really annoy me. Really, really annoy me. Aberson hasn't scored for 18 games, by the way, and Mooney hasn't scored for 7, which isn't too bad. But yeah, Elliot Aberson's form is a little bit of a shock. Why are all our players going bald? Ray Rigg, I blame you for this. He's cutting off their hair in their sleep, isn't he? I mean, he's got hair. He's got his... Well, I know that stream that is a wig, but... Yeah, anyway, that doesn't matter. Let's end today's episode with a couple of Ask the Managers then, because I haven't done one of these for a few episodes. So, first up, Chase Edwards. You always comment as well, so thank you. I do recognise the people that comment regularly. He's asked, where in the world have you never been but would most like to visit? There's a couple of places. Firstly, Iceland. But I'm going to be going to Iceland soon in May. Really excited. Got that all booked. I've been meaning to, well, myself and my wife have been meaning to get it booked for a while. And I've always wanted to go. For so many years I've wanted to go. So I'm really pleased to be going there. I really want to go to Norway as well one day. I do like the Nordic nations. I've never been to one, but I just like the idea of them. So yeah, looking forward to going to Iceland. Hopefully Norway as well. Canada is another place. I like the sort of cooler countries. I'm not so into going to really hot places. New Zealand as well is another place I quite fancy the idea of, I think, but it's a long way to go. And lastly, from Jarvis152317, what sort of music are you into? I like quite a lot of music, but I've started listening to music again after many years of just sort of not really listening to a huge amount. As a teenager, I listened to a lot of music. But last couple of years, haven't listened to a huge amount. And my favourite era is like 2000 to 2010. That's my favourite era. And This might sound weird. It might not sound like a band that you would be that into, but my all-time favourite band is the band Keane. Somewhere only we know, everybody's changing, that sort of thing. They just speak to me. Under the Iron Sea is my favourite album. I could listen to that every day. Hopes and Fears is the famous one. Classic songs, but Under the Iron Sea for me. I've also mentioned previously I really like Sigur Rós. I've enjoyed different bands over the years, like Vampire Weekend, Muse, those sorts of bands. They're the sort of rocky, poppy, indie style bands, I suppose. But I do like a good variety of music. I do like classical music as well. I like a good tune, good melody. There we go. And we're finished there, guys. Thank you for watching today's episode. We got a good win. Good comeback against Scunthorpe. We lost against Oxford. In fact, I just need to show the attendance because a lot of people are interested in that. 2,100. Wow, that's a really good home attendance. That might be our best home attendance in the league. Half of it, over half of it, well, we're Oxford fans to be fair, but that's good. We're getting some money in because we need money. Look at that. That is bad. Since going professional, we're losing a hell of a lot of money. Even though we've got more TV money coming in and stuff. But yeah, it's not ideal, let's be honest. Next up, Northampton in the league, Eastleigh, Cheltenham, Lincoln, Aldershot, Port Vale. I think I need to show the Ebbsfleet game, don't I? Ebbsfleet Stevenage, 2 teams in trouble. I think we need to show those ones. Until next time then, enjoy FM19. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you very soon.